to snap necks and cash checks, and this is Nerdist News Intro Graphic. Okay, so the final trailer has just dropped for Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. And well, it's probably the trailer they should have led with. We've got Batman wrecking, we got quips, we've got finished visual effects, and 0% crappy looking Doomsday. So, this thing looks pretty good. So let's rip it wide open and gorge ourselves on all its sweet, sweet, delicious details. What? First up, did Zack Snyder hire the team behind Arkham games to choreograph the Batman fight sequences? Because that warehouse battle, which we're pretty sure is our introduction to Batman, seems pretty heavily inspired by the game's punch and throw style. Man, does he crack some skulls. And speaking of skull cracking, check out the spiky boots he's about to kick Superman in the face with. Look familiar? That's because you already saw this in Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns. And as for that suit, how is he able to stop a punch from Superman? Is it laced with kryptonite Bruce Wayne borrowed from fellow billionaire Lex Luthor at one of those billionaire sex parties? Perhaps. But the likeliest answer is that Snyder is once again borrowing from The Dark Knight Returns. See? Superman catching that bullet? Whah! I bet it's made of some sort of synthetic kryptonite that will explode in his hand, a la Green Arrow's kryptonite arrow from The Dark Knight Return. And that suit is probably powered by the entire city's electrical grid, which is the only thing that could explain why it's so dark. Now, let's talk about what the Son of Krypton is up to. We see him do a whole bunch of cool stuff in this trailer, from throwing Batman and his armor through a wall, to withstanding a hail of bullets, all the way to barely flinching as a Batmobile pounces off of him. Well, hey, that shouldn't happen. I feel like someone would be hurt. But the most exciting thing of all, check out the bathtub sex that Clark Kent is getting. My, Kal-El. Although I gotta ask Lois, why is that bathtub so cloudy? I mean, that's not normal. See a doctor. Perhaps it's related to some of the action old Lois herself will be getting into. Now we see her once again go toe-to-toe verbally with a very condescending billionaire named Lex Luthor. Check out the bat signal and the citywide explosions behind him. Are the two titans going toe-to-toe? Back to Lois. It seems like she'll be getting physical during some kind of underwater situation. Is this where Aquaman enters the scene? Probably not, but by the looks of the lighting, we're gonna go ahead and assume Lois got knocked into the drink during the lead up to the Doomsday fight. I mean, you can assume everybody connected with Batman and Superman will be hurt in this movie. We've heard a rumor that even Ma Kent is gonna get in the action and be kidnapped. That shattering coffee pot more or less confirms it, I've decided. And let's talk about the Doomsday Showdown. We get to see a ton of new footage, but the favorite footage is this action shot with Wonder Woman launching herself through some flaming wreckage. But best of all, this trailer lets Wonder Woman speak.
I don't think you've ever known a woman like me.
It's still a bit hard to tell if Gal Gadot is using her American accent or her native Israeli one, but considering the more international flavoring DC is aiming for with their new Justice League cast, it seems safe to assume they'll let Gadot be herself. I mean, after all, who are we to say what an Amazonian accent sounds like? I don't know. I've been there and I forget. And of course, there's plenty of stuff we've seen before, but are happy to see again. Darkseid's Omega symbol scorched in the ground during Batman's nightmare sequence, Bruce Wayne heroically running into the cloud of dust and ash. But you know what we're not happy to see again? That close-up of a gun firing in slow motion. That, we know, is from yet another take on Bruce Wayne's parents getting killed. Hey, guess what? I will now make a trademark Matt Mira prediction, as it says right below me. Flashing. Thank you, editorial and graphics. And I will tell you what shot comes next, right now. Slow-mo pearls falling on the ground. Boom! Nailed it! Cash and checks! So here's the deal, guys. When it comes down to it, this Batman v Superman trailer is the best yet, and it's got us pumped for the movie, which will be here in barely more than a month. But what do you guys think? Did you like the final trailer? Do you think that Bruce Wayne's hair looks pretty cool like I do? Do you think that Ben Affleck feels like he could be doing something more creative with his time? I don't know. You discuss it on the line. Go ahead, right below this video, you can comment and tell people how much you like Jessica Chobot more than me. I'd do it. Oh, look, it's editor-in-chief of Nerdist, Rachel.
Hi.
What did you think of the BVS trailer?
I actually liked this one a lot more. I thought that the tone was a lot better. It was more comedic, more fun, and I thought Wonder Woman looked like a badass.
Wonder Woman did look great. I don't know if comedic and fun was the words I would use, but I see where you're going with it.
Yeah, you know.
As long as I don't have to see any of the Doomsday thing. Ugh. Anyway,
You do.
listen, I hear we're going to have a special guest appearance on tomorrow's episode of Nerdist News.
Why, that's right. All week we've had all of this exclusive content from OK Go. They premiered their awesome Zero Gravity music video today, and tomorrow they're gonna be here.
Oh my god.
And hopefully we're gonna have Zero Gravity in the office. Oh, we probably won't.
I
but-
don't think that's physically possible.
Yes, share this out and maybe it'll happen. No, it won't happen.
Can we afford to rent a vomit comic? If so, sign me up. Check it out tomorrow on Nerdist.com. We're floating. Physical effects.